So let's go ahead and see what else is in the box. So we have the bike, nice and large, very cool. I love the color they did on this neo chrome as well. And it looks like we have a quick release battery here as well. We'll have to look into that. It looks like it might require a key. So let's see what else is in the box. We have the bike, we know. Looks like we have some numbers, foam numbers, interesting. Here we go, we got some tools, bag of tools and some instructions, those will be fun. We've got this, I'm assuming it's for maybe a passenger or something. I'm not 100%, we'll have to look into what this is. And of course we have a charger. It says right here, it's a 24 volt system. So I would assume this charger would be about 29.4 volts at 1 amp. So not a fast charger and not a lot of voltage. So this thing is probably not gonna be a rocket ship. I don't think that's its purpose. So we have a 12-inch StateSic that's been extensively customized. We have a 16-inch StateSic that's also been extensively customized, and we have a 16-inch Orion that's been pretty extensively customized. And those are your more race bike rocket ships. This looks more like we're gonna go to the park today, or we're gonna go up the block to watch one of the high school basketball games or football games. This would be something to ride down to the school with, or those shorter journeys that maybe you want to be a little more comfortable rather than all out speed. So that's where I think this thing's gonna fall. So let's go ahead, let's get it put together, and let's see if I'm right. Does come out, does require a lot more pressure than you think it does. So I'm gonna go ahead and charge this thing. Okay, so we do have an issue here that I am having trouble getting around, and I may have to reach out to them for help. Let me show you. Okay, so here's the issue we're running into. So here's the handlebars, and they're supposed to sit back a little bit more. I can't exactly get that to work because of these cross members are in the way, and they hit against this piece of the bar. So when you put it in position, you can't get the bars pulled back enough. I don't know if you can see that, because the stem is not long enough, and these are in the way. So you can't actually mount the bars correctly. So we haven't figured this issue out, but we're gonna go ahead and try to build it anyway to see if we can get it running. This piece right here, I don't know if you can see this, but this piece right here is supposed to go in here. However, when you loosen this nut, this side also spins right here. So you need 2 Allen wrenches, and I only have 1. So we're gonna have to go get ourselves another Allen wrench. Okay, so I was able to find another Allen wrench. So now let's go ahead and try this again and see if we're able to get this thing attached. There we go. Not sure why it only came with 1. I would definitely recommend just putting in 2 of the same size Allen wrenches so that you can do this job. We will definitely see. I'll keep you guys posted. We'll be back when this is fixed. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll be back in just a minute. Okay, so it's the next day, and I was able to touch base with my mechanic. It was a real simple fix. All that had to be done, because for shipping, they had to make this thing smaller. We had to loosen this bolt and this bolt, and there's matching 2 bolts on the other side of the bike. Right there. 1, 2. Loosen those up. Give it a little tug, and you have front suspension. It's, you know, it's not RockShox or Fox, but it's awesome front suspension. The bike really does work admirably. I weigh about 175 pounds. I am way over the weight limit for the bike. I had both the kids ride it. I rode on the bike as well. It's a fun little bike. It's a fun little bike. I'm gonna do a whole separate video reviewing the bike, going over how fast it is, how quickly it accelerates, the pros, the cons of the bike. But my initial impressions are it's a quality product at a really reasonable price. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video off here, but we are gonna be back with a full review. Stay tuned for the Voylite.